100%.
Yeah, that
was ridiculous.
Crazy.
Ridley had full rage and decided, you know what, you need to go ahead and exit state right expeditiously.
But look, if you let Ridley F-smash you kind of get what you're asking
You've made a mistake.
Exactly. I don't think we're going to see that, though. I believe Peabnut's going to be playing a little bit further away than Roy would.
Yeah, we are 100% going to be seeing a little bit of zoning action here from this Mega Man. A lot of these up airs early on is another huge threat in this matchup. Ridley being a bit of a floaty and a big body. How does he get down, Kevin?
Yeah, that's the big question. How do you get down? You get up air juggled. You don't have a lot of drift to get away from the up airs in general. If Peabnut guesses even slightly correctly, you're just going to be in the air the entire time, or you're getting frame trapped.
And look at the Z catch right there, too. Phenomenal action from Peabnut, recognizing that those item characters tend to have mains and know a little bit of something about that tag.
Oh, yeah. Big forward air for Peabnut, holding down the stage. What's the ledge trap? Just an F smash sometimes, and then an up tilt. Really going for some hard reads early on, maybe just trying to read out what Smub's options are.
Already get him with the Space Pirate Rush, dragging him all the way across the stage. Neutral B to just force the lower recovery, but gets clipped by the Leaf Shield. So Ledge Trap not going to be as crispy as per usual here. That Ridley forward tilt, usually such a threat to two-frame.
Yeah, these fireballs are definitely not going to be as annoying for Mega Man to deal with as other characters because you have the option after the Rush Coil to air dodge to stage. But in any case, Peabnut gets back and is holding another Ledge Trap. But wow!
Aggression from Smub. That's why he's here. He has no fear whatsoever.
You can't just get hit by those. I mean, how do you expect it, though? You're expecting an early one, of course, just to go straight to ledge. No, going for the aggressive, almost cheesy option. Smub is not afraid.
No, Smub has never known fear in his life. Smub has never known fear in his life. Smub has never made an upset in his life because this man should be #1 seed wherever he goes. Apparently.
Oof, big back air right there coming out from Peabnut to even up the stocks, but 63% is more extra credit on a lighter weight character, not super lightweight Mega Man. I just mean in comparison to Ridley. This extra credit means a lot.
That it does. In addition, characters with defensive game plans definitely love to play a little bit farther back. And talking about farther back, Peabnut unable to get the double jump recovery, and Smub walking away with a full stock lead just about.
Oh, okay. Nice little combo right there. This is some big percentage, but you have to close out the stock with something kind of aggressive, right? You can't really fish for an up tilt without it getting punished really hard, and down air at ledge is also an option that's not going to be guaranteed against a character with multiple jumps and multiple ways to get back to ledge.
Agreed. In addition, that big old disjoint, too, on things like up airs that he can use to stall, plus the up B makes it very, very difficult to get the challenge. We saw it right there. That up B has enough to clink, but you know what? The coverage from Peabnut is more than sick. No roll options available up till going to claim the stock.
Yeah, there was some discussion amongst the commentators about whether or not you might consider Mega Man a Shoto.
That is difficult.
We can talk about that in a minute, but there's a lot of action.
I have a lot to say. I have an essay, 14 pages that you can read. I got citations, too. You know it.
In between games, you guys are going to get that one. Oh, my goodness. But, wow, Peabnut has really turned this one around, has actually gotten the percentage advantage on Smub, and is back onto the ground. This is neutral.
Or what passes for neutral right here. Look at a little bit of an SDI on that Leaf Shield. And then the air dodge. Yet again, Smub a little bit too terrified in those situations. Leaf Shield can lead to so much from Peabnut's Mega Man. Smub wanted no part of it.
Yeah, this is a good reminder that Ridley's air dodge isn't exactly great. It doesn't go very far. And, I mean, we can watch it right here, right?
Great SDI first time.
And then, air dodge right away. You just have so much recovery there. And what were you trying to avoid, right? The forward air, I guess. But the risk of dying at that angle from Mega Man, I don't think was super heavy.
Perhaps it was a hold buffer where he was trying to SDI the neutral air dodge. That would have made a lot more sense. You want to toss out either the neutral air dodge or the neutral air to clank with the next projectile that's coming in.
That makes plenty of sense to me. We're switching it up, though. We're going to small battlefield. What do we think about the stage swap?
This is one of those where, all right, did you just call me Smub, by the way?
No. No? What do we think of the stage swap?
I see what it is. Stage swap. So right here, basically, up tilts and up smashes are able to cover the entirety of the platform, just like that. Might have seen Smub done that 1 or 2 times in the past before.
Yeah, we saw that a lot, actually, earlier in bracket from Smub, as many times as Smub has been on quad stream.
All right, more up air juggles, same as the first game, and great parry right there from Peabnut to keep the pressure going.
Yeah, I like this range that Peabnut is playing at. Actually just catches the perfect angle so that you don't hit the hitbox of Ridley's up B and gets the spike. That's clean stock even up.
Barely dodging that neutral air too, so now Peabnut full edge trap opportunity, but goes for something a little bit fancy. Doesn't quite fall through the platform, still manages to pick up the coverage there. An up air barrage commences, and look at the damage racking up. Count it up.
How do you get back to the ground? Constantly the question for Smub, going to a corner is probably the best option there. Now they're just kind of scrambling, but Leaf Shield is always going to beat the scramble, being a disjoint and surrounding Mega Man. But the nair, the platform pressure is all that Smub really, really desires right now.
I love these forward smashes from Peabnut. It's just such a good pressure tool. You're at a distance that smub cannot do anything to respond to it, so you just have to walk forward instead of getting caught in that initial dash.
A little bit of reset right here, yeah, it looks like. But smub now has advantage, and this could be a big ledge trap. Great tech right there, bouncing off the wall, and Peabnut is on this platform. I mean, he can jump, maybe. I don't know. That was so scary.
At this point here, smub, if he gets 2 feet on the ground, we know he can potentially steal the stock, and that's exactly why we saw Peabnut go aggressive. You want to claim that stocks off early. Ridley with rage is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to be seeing Peabnut not trying to go for very many high recoveries. I think smub is fully adept at ledge trapping and edge guarding low, but Peabnut has plenty of options. Air dodging back to ledge, of course. How do you get back off, though? Space Pirate Rush misses.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of that from smub. It feels like he's been a little over-aggressive, putting himself in the corner, and players of this caliber, like Peabnut, are going to exploit that every time. Already 33%, but the Space Pirate Rush, another aggressive tool. Mega Man more than heavy enough to survive that, though.
Okay, wow, big shield break right there with the up tilt, and what is the setup? This is crazy! Oh, the up airs, it's not quite going to chain, but that's about as much damage as you can get out.
I had to hold my breath during that entire time, like, no way he's dead, right? Please.
Goodness. And that was the perfect angle with the direct vertical up B coming out from Ridley. The down air just kind of cuts right through it. Not only does it clash, but it beats.
And you can already hear the MDVAers in the background starting their own smub chant. You know why they're doing that? Because NC and SC are both out here being just as loud. There's a little bit of catcalling back and forth between these two crews, and that's what I love to see. A little bit of regional rivalry to stop this block.
Finally get him open to take a breath between these high octane. And by the way, this is a robot and a dragon, and you don't see this matchup very often, but it's so surprisingly high octane and fast pace.
I mean, typically you think Mega Man, he's going to zone you out, he's going to toss out projectiles, but it's so active. Like, Peabnut is a player that loves to move on you.
The crowd is so rowdy right now. Everybody is running around the venue. It's absolutely nuts inside.
They're watching from the big screen as we get this going. Smub already gets a down throw, trying to go ahead and apply some pressure off stage. Double jump with that crash bomb pressure. Beat has been phenomenal with that in the corner. Smub has not been able to get a stock in edge trapping yet. It's
been a big tool to allow Peabnut to get off of ledge. That and drop down jump leaf shield, and actually turns the pressure around. Smub misses that forward smash and is suddenly in a ledge trap situation, but the Space Pirate Rush switches it right back around again. You have to rush coil high to avoid that neutral B and air dodge back to stage. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. How do you get back if you're Peabnut? That's the question that we've been asking about smub this whole time. Now we've turned it right back.
I mean, look at the advantages. The side B out of shield at roll distance. If Peabnut had hit a single button, that would not have worked, but smub caught him a little bit too defensive in that position.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I think and I said that so many times, but of all of the players that we've seen in this bracket, it feels like smub is the one that gets powered up the most by the crowd.
Oh yeah. Anywhere that MDVA goes, they have their boys back, and he might need it right now as that lead has been erased. Peabnut yet again with a kill off the top, using up air and plenty more pressure to keep smub a little bit suppressed.
Yeah, no lead whatsoever anymore, but smub does have the stage and is going for big ledge traps here. Can't quite find an edge guard, saving that jump after the rush coil. Leaf shield gets back to center. A little bit of a scramble. Peabnut actually gets a grab out of it. Smub's got to get off the platform or eat all of the up airs in the world. Actually finds a falling back here. The up smash does not catch the platform tech. Peabnut's scrambling to get back again.
Does actually miss the forward tilt yet again. Peabnut's been so tricky in the corner right here. Does land the back air, not quite the strongest of hits though. Has to use the double jump forward air. Eats that option out. All the way up to intercept is the up B and the air dodge. Goes with the forward smash, but the spacing ever so slightly off.
Peabnut gets a crash bomber over here. How do you get back if you're smub? You have to eat the F smash. It doesn't kill at this percentage. Smub's going to try to get back a crash bomber on the edge again. Does secure it, actually, the crash bomber into the down air. Peabnut has those combos on lock.
Potentially looking down the barrel of a 3-0 right here is Peabnut, and he is not letting off the pressure.
Oh my, that footstool would have been crazy, but smub gets another chance at life. You have to close out this stock, smub, or Peabnut's going to make it very difficult for you, especially with rage about to be a big factor.
Now it is time for this Mega Man to play a little bit more defensively. A couple pellets of Crash Bomber or two, anything to slow Smub down and make him pay in percent to finish off this stock.
Peabnut is so good at changing the momentum of the game. The cadence at which it's played is all determined by Peabnut, and Smub can't keep up this time.
The pressure has just been incredible here. Does get the dash down with the parry.
No! Big pop-off from Peeb right there. Absolutely massive. A parry into the up tilt. That is a clip-worthy.
It is, but now, here's what's clip-worthy. Smub taking a minute to collect himself, but you know what we haven't heard? We haven't heard silence. The crowd is still going. MDVA folks are ready to pick him up, and you can hear the "We Love Smub" chants coming out.
That was an unfortunate 3-0 to end Smub's insane run here. I think Smub was the lowest seed still in top 12.
He was.
Yeah.
All of MDVA popping off in the background, everybody on their feet. Smub taking a minute or so to collect himself, but you know what? I have a feeling he won't be too lonely tonight. He won't have the opportunity to dwell on that loss because MDVA, they're here for their boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome run.
It's one of those, he's just one of those beloved players.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing against that nonsense and you absolutely despise Smub. But then on the other minute, when like you're in the crowd watching him inflict this horror upon other regions, like, yeah, he's my favorite dude.
Ridley, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do anything, Nick.
There's some matchups that you just can't play. Yeah,
Exactly.
Nick, of course.
One of our commentators here for the weekend did a phenomenal job in his blogs. Had to stop by to say one last word there to wish Smub goodbye.
That's a tragic run for the MDVA rep.
Perhaps, but I mean, we have plenty more.